welcome to part 2 of my little video series while Corey is gone. I'm just gonna keep moving on because I have more. So in the last video, we were just talking about the 7 chakras in your body and those energy centers, and also basically my little backstory that led me up to kind of looking for more and just opening my mind to other possibilities of reality. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a couple things that I have found a lot of fun in. They're just fun, okay? So whether you're interested in this or not, I hope that you are. If you're not, please be open, or you don't have to watch this video. It's totally fine. Okay, let's talk about this. So I have a little mini crystal collection, and it's like pretty small, but I definitely want to talk about one crystal in particular. If you didn't watch the video before, I highly recommend watching it, just to give you some more context into how I got into this place of even liking crystals. But I'm just gonna start talking. So at the beginning of December is when I went through a whole upheaval of beliefs, and I don't know, maybe an upheaval of beliefs. Let's not take it too seriously, okay? Anyways, I started diving into like other ways of other fun things in life that I could get my hands on. So, and crystals being one of them. So I have a few here that I want to tell you about and show you about, but more so I want to be talking about this particular crystal. Okay, this was the first fairy crystal that I've ever got. This is a clear quartz. It is very, very beautiful. I love having it around. I love that it's not super perfect. It does have some imperfections, which makes me relate to it a lot more. But yeah, I love that one. That was one of my first. I thought I lost it, but then I found it again. So that means that we're meant to be. So then the other crystal that I got most recently around Christmas time was this massive amethyst crystal cluster. And this is actually my father's, although I think it was his parents. So my grandparents actually had this crystal cluster, which is amazing. I think I grew up with this. However, my parents, they don't like believe in the powers of crystals, or at least they never mentioned anything to me that amethyst has certain qualities or anything like that. So that's why I'm super fascinated in it right now, although I do not feel very connected to this particular one. Anyways, you're here with me now. I'm literally losing my mind and I'm just talking to rocks nowadays, so bear with me. Next, I got a few little like tumbled crystals, and this, I was with my sister and my mom, my sister Danielle and my mom. I was with them when I got these. I just got a whole bunch of them. This is clear quartz crystal. We have some verdite. This one is more of like an orangey clear color. It's called citrine. This one is meant to promote confidence and even like financial happiness. I don't know. This is like a very happy color. And you can actually attribute the colors of certain crystals to the colors of the chakras. So like the clear crystals, they work with the crown, or like a light pink or purple would also be the crown chakra. Yeah, so forth and so on. So green actually is the heart, or self-love and love. So this promotes, and this is also knowledge is green. If you know nothing about crystals, they are very high vibrational rocks, and they have a lot of like, okay, one thing I didn't know is actually in our brains, in our pineal glands particularly, we have crystals in our brain. Crystals hold information, and that's the whole idea of these kind of crystals here, is that they hold information. They promote certain benefits in our lives. I will just briefly go over the last couple of tumbled ones that I have. This is a tourmite, I believe, and this is an agate. But the one that I want to get to that I most recently got, and that is very, very fascinating, is Celestite. So this one I actually got on AliExpress for like $4.50, and then I paid like $3 for shipping. It's like a rock, right? And it was just broken in half, but this is the crystals that's inside. It's so stunning. This is the most powerful crystal I've ever experienced. Corey doesn't even know this because it sounds cuckoo pants. So the way that I work with crystals is I will literally just hold them and kind of spend some time with them and close my eyes, especially during meditation or just like a moment alone. I'll just like do some deep breaths. Yeah, I'll just like I'll feel better. What's fascinating about crystals is they usually have a higher vibration than your own body. And so when working with crystals or holding them or meditating with them, they basically raise your own vibration, which is like raising your own mood as well, and like just raising you up. Personally, I feel a lot better, especially if I'm ever sad or I'm like frustrated or something. I honestly just meditate with crystals and I receive a lot of like very interesting answers, or I don't know, maybe I'm totally nuts. Anyways, this Celestite is my absolute favorite. With that said, I've had these little crystals, except for this one I just got a couple days. I've had these for probably about a month. And as soon as I got this Celestite in the mail and I held it for the first time, I instantly felt like this soft, like it's a much softer energy, but I felt like kind of like a body high come over me. I just like held it for a little bit and I don't know, I just like, it's so powerful. This is a very, very powerful rock. This is an insanely powerful crystal. If you don't have it, I highly recommend getting it. I just read a little bit about this crystal this morning because I was like, this for some reason is so powerful, and I'll explain what I mean by powerful. The first thing that comes up on Google when looking for Celestite, it says this: Celestite, also known as Celestine, is a mineral that forms blue crystals. Celestite is often associated with divine power and is thought to increase understanding, higher consciousness, as well as mindfulness when used in meditation and prayer. So this is also how I've been using it. Celestite holds special significance for all who look to the light-filled heavens and experience a wonderful sense of peace, an elevation of spirit, and an overwhelming awareness of belonging, not just to mankind, but to the universe and all that dwells there. It is a powerful activator of the throat chakra, as well as the third eye and crown chakras, stimulating the spiritual senses and bringing a swift and dynamic connection to the higher realms, particularly with the angelic realm, and is one of the most effective for connecting with one's guardian angels or spirit guides. That's insane. I'll say one more paragraph. This is on crystalvaults.com, purely based on science. Celestite's high vibrational frequency, which is why I feel like this is so powerful, because this makes sense. High vibrational frequency radiates in all directions, emitting a soft, positive energy that may be used to cleanse the surrounding environments or heal one's aura. It is beneficial for calming fears or stilling a chaotic mind, provides clear focus and smooth transition in meditation. It is a beautiful crystal that promotes purity of heart, hope, and good fortune. I will stop right there and not read anymore. That makes so much sense to me. This is a very high vibrational crystal, and so that's why the moment that I held this, okay, I'm gonna pop up a vibrational scale right now on the screen right here. So this scale, you can see that different emotions that you feel have radiate at different frequency levels. So when you are shameful or fearful, you emit a very low energy and a low frequency. And then as you get up to like neutrality, neutral, acceptance, and then up here it's like love and peace and just like tranquility. And then at the very top there is enlightenment. I'm really, really enjoying having this around. It honestly, whenever I'm frustrated or sad, I'll literally just hold it and I'll instantly feel like a lot better. It's really weird. So if you are ever anxious a lot, try getting some of this. I'll even leave the AliExpress link in the description and you can order some. Make sure to order it with e-packet so that you get it within like a couple weeks and you actually have tracking. But don't worry that it comes from China. It's coming from China. It's just so cheap and it's so like easily accessible, instead of having to go to a local rock or mineral store or metaphysical store and pay like, you would probably pay at least $20 for this in a store. So I don't know, it's a really good deal. Although I definitely understand if you do want to like touch and feel. That's definitely what I did with these. I definitely touched them and felt them to know which ones I actually wanted. But honestly, I feel like this one was just meant for me and it came because it knew that it wanted to hang out with me. Yeah, I don't know. If you're into crystals, that's wicked. I hope this was informational. I don't know, maybe I'll make like another video. This is just promoting a lot of wellness for me. And although I'm already on a a journey of self-improvement and just like working through my own fears and my own issues that I didn't even realize were there. I thought my life was great. But yeah, no, I have a lot to improve on. I might actually have to, now that I know that this is also linked to, it's definitely softer. Okay, what I will say is like this is definitely a softer energy, and I already, what's fascinating about that is like I actually said that to myself before. I'm like, whoa, this is like a lot softer of an energy than even the quartz crystal. It doesn't mean that it's worse or anything, it's just different. This is very, very soft and soothing. That's why it's really good for calming fears or like stilling chaotic mind, which is what this said. I've also started to be able to read people a lot better recently. I was practicing this on just like a bus that I went to a doctor appointment the other day, and I bussed there. And on the bus, I was actually practicing just like reading people, but mostly reading their energies. What I found super interesting is when I directed my energy towards someone, which is like I'm directing my attention and like my feel, like I just like directed my energy to this one person and like was kind of reading what energy they were giving off. I actually started receiving, I don't know how to say this, like this person is kind, this person is sad, this person is a student and they're really, really struggling with their studies, or like this person is just very lonely and sick, and this person is a very kind person, they're very sweet, and sometimes they get stepped on a lot. Like that's the kind of stuff that was like going through my mind without me even thinking. I would literally just direct my energy to someone and like try and receive something and just open up that communication, and I started like these thoughts just like started flowing into my mind. It's really, really weird. The way that I'm approaching it, I'm not believing it right off the bat. I'm not taking it for truth. All I'm doing is experimenting. That's all I'm doing. I'm just opening myself up and like, if this works, then it works. I think that's what's really fascinating about life, is you can actually just choose what you want to experience and how you want to approach certain situations in your life, and just like experiment and have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this video at that, and I hope you got to know me a bit more. And if you're curious about any of this, please send me a message. I would love to talk to you if you can relate to any of this. Also, please leave me a comment below if you have experienced anything like this. I don't know, maybe I am completely going nuts. I don't think I am though. I think I'm really onto something here, something bigger than myself. And there's a lot of communities out there that like they actually believe in a lot of this. And if you're watching this and you do, then please reach out to me, because I would love to hear from you. So please leave this a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to. Corey and I post videos 3 times a week on this channel, and I will see you in the next video.